Yo.
Yo. Yo.
Oh wait.
Kane.
Gremlin.
Not that you guys already don't know that. But guys, we are no longer reporting live from the lab.
We're back in the mud.
Yeah, we're back in the mud.
This is a legacy episode.
Legacy episode.
We thought let's throw it back to
we
our
didn't
roots.
think anything, man. Guys, we are not reporting live from the lab.
But we got wireless mics, so we downgraded but also upgraded.
We don't have mic stands. Sorry to the homie who appreciated the mic stands.
Sorry, bruv.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be back up soon. We're gonna get paid again sometime for a gig.
Welcome back to the Let's Talk Foreplay podcast, season 2, episode 8.
So 8, bro.
We are 18 in. It's
18
crazy.
episodes deep.
Reporting to you live from a beautiful Sunday evening.
Yeah.
Sun is setting.
The vibes outside look immaculate, but we don't want to show you because just now you know where we're from, where we recording. Since you can't let location out, you get me.
Yeah. We've bumped into one of those situations.
Yeah. Let's stay safe out there, guys. On the topic of stay safe, I just want to wish the homies well. Poison, Curtis, and Neto. Just hope you guys are doing good. I'm glad you guys are safe. You know, they had a terrible experience last night, so I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys recover quickly and keep pushing, guys. These things happen. And just know that we want the best for you guys, and we on your end. We're on your side. Shout out to the homies. Yeah,
that's super scary, bro. Like, this actually segues into one of the topics we wanted to discuss about funk. But I remember that happening to funk, I think like last year. I think they were leaving Rands or going to Rands or something like that. But they were that side on the N2, and similar situation happened. They were fine. I think it was Funk and Daily. But yeah, it's hectic, bro. It's scary.
It's scary, bro. It's really scary if you think about it, bro, because like in that situation you don't know what's gonna happen. And again, we don't know the full details of what exactly happened. You know, we just saw the post on social media today that something popped off.
Hijacking,
hijacking / robbery, so something popped off. But again, we don't know the full details of the situation, so that's why we're just extending our sincerity, and we hope the homies are good and that they're fine, and that they bounce back 10 times better, bro. That's exactly how it's gonna happen. 10 times better.
Let's get straight into it, bro.
Yeah, straight into it, bro.
Big gigantic news.
Insane news. I remember standing here on Friday. I almost said something like, anyways. I remember standing here on Friday, and I open up the IG, and I'm like, hey, yo. And I see press statement. But I'm thinking press statement like, oh, maybe he's leaving the country. Or press statement, he's going to be abroad for a long time. Or press statement like something huge just happened to him. Which again, it is huge. Yeah. But like, I did not expect to see press statement. I am announcing my retirement from the entertainment industry. Yeah. That was... That shook the internet, bro.
Very much so, bro. The king has left his throne.
Eish.
Yeah. Again, we have no idea what.
Yeah, we don't know the premise.
I mean, obviously he was very clear about the reasoning behind it, and it's an extremely powerful, beautiful thing.
Yeah. Look, let's get the context out there, man. Let me read the statement.
Oh, in case if you've been living under a rock,
which would be very surprising. Please, we do not need people under rocks right now.
Yeah.
So after a decade of dedication to this industry, I, Nathan Van Dalen, known professionally as NV Funk,
Van Dalen.
Van Dalen, not Dalen. My bad. Apologies. Hey, man, I didn't even know that was his surname until the other day. Hey. Officially announcing my retirement effective immediately. The decision is tough, emotional. It's driven by my desire to fully follow Jesus Christ. As I reflect on this remarkable journey, I am filled with immense gratitude for the opportunities I've had locally, nationally, and internationally. The experiences, friendships, and memories made during this time will always hold a special place in my heart. To my team, thank you for your love, support, and the countless moments of success or shared success. It has been an honor to be a part of such a dynamic and talented team. God has called me to a new phase in my life, and I'm excited to embark on this new chapter with Jesus by my side. I'm looking forward to living in God's purpose and spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. I carry with me love, support of each and every one of you. Your presence in my life has been a gift beyond measure, and I am grateful to have served such a wonderful community. To everyone who supported me, streamed my music, bought my tickets, and made it worthwhile every day to work hard at my art. Your appreciation of my work means the world to me. As I bid farewell to Envy Funk, I have nothing but love and respect for everyone I've met along the way. Your loyalty will always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you for being a part of my journey. Today I drop my drumsticks and I pick up my cross wholeheartedly. I love you all. God bless. Yours faithfully.
That last line is such a bar, bro.
No cap.
I drop my drumsticks and I pick up my cross. That's, yeah, power, bro. Funk.
Still insane, bro. Like an insane.
I think along with everyone else, our immediate thought is, he gave a very clear reasoning, but we still think to ourselves, why?
Yeah.
To me, it felt like Funk was bigger than he has ever been. You know, like at this point of his career, I think he has reached many peaks, but this is the ultimate peak that he has reached. I think he was on the cusp of genuine stardom, like potential worldwide, you know, global appeal. And he already has hit that global appeal, but just, I think
I would have gone up a level.
Very much, it's, you know, I mean, like knowing Funk, I've known Funk since I was about 14, 15. We played club soccer together. And yeah, I remember I went to America. I came back and this guy was killing it
up
like crazy. And we were 22, 23 at that stage, and he was going crazy. So I mean, Funk's been doing this shit for a good 10 years, I would say, at the highest level.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't a slow sort of progressive thing. Like, he came in with an extremely unique act, energy, performance, showmanship. Like, wow. Genuinely a very impactful and, you know, just like a generational talent, bro. Like, just from a DJ perspective is one thing, but like to add
like
the
raw
talent, you know, no one's done that.
Yeah, no.
From a single person act, playing the drums, producing music, producing
and
hits.
mind you, this man does not have a linear play style. Eh? This man is on the acapellas, he's on the reprises, he does it with 2 decks. He has enough focus and like drive to do an acapella on the left side, a song on the right side, knock the drum, hit the cowbell, come right back to that acapella, switch it out, new acapella in. Like he has, bro.
That's not easy, bro.
It's not easy, bro.
It's not easy at all. Yeah, it's something that we can sit and we can say why, you know, whatever. But for now, let's just appreciate
it. Genuinely
what
feels
it was.
like a loss, though. Like, think about it. Like, you're sitting here and you're saying now that we're asking ourselves why, and that's usually the first thing that you ask yourself when it comes to losing someone. Like, and for the industry, it's massive, bro. Like, me personally, I think it leaves a massive hole in our industry right now. Like, because mind you, Envy is more than just a DJ, bro. Envy is responsible for opening up the doors for so many of the fan favorites who are out there today. Like, he's responsible for creating.
He's a father, bro. He's a father to a lot of you know, the guys that are sort of, I would say he groomed them in a way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's
he nurtured them. Let's not use the word groom. Groom sounds weird. But he nurtured them to a sense that, you know, he showed them, this is your potential. This is what you can achieve. So go out and achieve it, bro. Like, this guy takes maybe unknown talent, unknown act. He takes them on tour with him to like Oudtshoorn and these other places, you know, gets them a feel for that stardom and that energy and say, hey, look, you could potentially become something like this. And he sets them out and they go on to achieve a bunch of things, bro. Like, he's more than just the DJ and Envy Funk, bro. Like he's literally the creator of spaces, and he opens up doors for these kids, bro. Like the events that he threw for you lifestyle. There was another one that he did. Pop culture. Groove. Yeah. Envy Africa. Shout out Envy Africa one time.
Too creative.
Yeah.
Very much a person for giving back to the community. He's always doing school projects, always doing some sort of thing. Something. Because
I think he had a school tour not too long ago, maybe
something
like a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And he also he literally got off the plane from Qatar, Doha. Was it Doha?
I think it did.
Not
Doha.
too long ago, like maybe 3 weeks or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, when I saw it, I was like, what do you mean, bro? Like, it genuinely felt like a loss, bro, because again, it's a modern day icon, bro. Like, again, there are kids looking at this guy and saying, I can do that. He's given me the belief that I can do that.
For sure.
And again, when I say it leaves a hole in our industry, it's like, who do they turn to now?
Sure.
Ish.
I think there's a lot of answers that are
a lot of questions.
A lot of questions that don't have answers yet. But I did message him. I said, "Listen, bro. I know maybe it's not the right time to be asking questions, but we will have this conversation."
Yeah.
So, maybe there is a chance for us to, when the dust is settled, to get him on and have a chat about it and see,
Yeah.
Just talk.
I know his phone was blowing up.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I know there's international bookers and event curators who are mad as hell right now. Who planned an entire party around Big Homie, and Big Homie announced the retirement. Like, I can tell you now, we are going to miss this man.
I will say, if the comeback happens,
that comeback is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna slap.
It's gonna be crazy, bro. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
If you think about it, right? Funk has pretty much. I will say there's definitely other key players, but I think he pretty much carried Gom in Cape Town for years. When Piano hit and it came up and Gom looked like it was dying.
Nah, not when he was around. Not when he's watching.
It definitely took a step back.
But kept it up.
He stuck with it, and it came back, and he was at the top again, bro.
now that you mentioned that, he was on EB's podcast last year, and then I think I'm paraphrasing, but I think EB asked him the question is like, are you the best Gom DJ in the country? And obviously we know Funk's gonna say he is,
of course.
Which he has a point to prove. Like, you can say that he is.
I mean, there's an argument there, yeah.
And then EB goes and he mentions like a couple names, and he's like, "Oh, you're better than Destruction Boys." And Funk looks at the camera and says, "Ish." like whoa.
But you need to be real, bro. I think
you have to be real.
People talking about community, which we'll get to. You need to distinguish between an artist, a producer, and a DJ. Destruction Boys are responsible for hits, gigantic hits,
bangers, bro. They ran Summer 2016,
yeah, bro. They make music. They are hit makers. That does not necessarily mean that they are great DJs.
Yeah.
They could be average DJs. Doesn't matter. What their driving force is the music that they make. Very similar to Kabza and Maporisa that we watched at Community the other day. The actual performance, the actual DJ set is very average. It's normal.
Regular,
it's
man.
just
it's super
it's just
regular.
fine.
It's
regular. Nothing special, but you have to respect it from the standpoint of
they are responsible for 99% of the hits you hear in the streets today.
Like when lockdown was in,
they were chefing crazy.
Bro, it was just
they was
cooking.
The stove was definitely on there.
So you can't really say like they are 100% better Amapiano DJs.
Oh, like
DJing, actual
DJing,
right?
Different chat. But when it comes to hit making,
you've done your job, bro. You spent weeks and weeks and weeks creating something that didn't exist before. It becomes a worldwide hit or multiple worldwide hits. You've done your job, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna come here,
I wonder
play your
how many
music, you're
plaques
done.
are humming in that men's like
A silly amount. A silly amount. Let's get into community.
Yeah.
Shout out Funk. We'll chat to you soon. But
yeah,
for now,
we'll get the inside scoop.
respect to the king of the drums.
Yeah. Shout out shout out A11 community. Really good event. I'm not gonna lie. Good event.
I've personally never seen Biscuit
that
Mill
was your
like that.
first one, yeah.
I've never been to community, but I've never seen Biscuit Mill have the production and the look and feel that it has
at
before.
that style.
Yeah.
And like it was my first community at Biscuit Mill. The first community that I played at was at the Lookout in Waterfront. Yeah. Which was very different because they had moved it from the Biscuit Mill to the Lookout just for that one event. And then obviously the ones after that were back at Biscuit Mill. So when I was at the Lookout, it was brilliant, bro. Like you walked in, they sorted out your bands, they sorted out your people. It was such a pleasant experience for the artist that it set the standard for me, man. So going back to community now on Monday, it was the same thing. Like we rocked up there. We hopped on one phone call. They said, this is the person you need to go to. We
arrived, we didn't have to ask and make
Don't
phone
have to
calls.
ask,
This
bro.
person, somebody waiting for you.
We get there. They said, speak to this person. This person got us at the door. This person said, hey, here's your accreditation. These are all the people that you allowed in. And they took us to the artist area. They said, whenever you guys want your rider, let us know. We'll sort it out. This is the artist area. You guys can chill. There's also a blue room in the back close to the stage that you guys can chill at.
Super comfy, quiet,
super comfort,
food,
cozy.
decks. There were decks.
There was
if you
decks,
want to
bro. So if you
practice.
wanted to practice your set or if you wanted to test your USBs, you were perfectly fine. The equipment was A1. The sound was A1. Like it was just a perfect night.
A1 got motion.
Yeah, A1 is not a thing. Not a thing. Yeah, don't listen
Brody,
to this,
back
man.
me up here, bro.
Brody, shut up.
Bro,
But yeah,
Brody.
solid event. Very well put together. Very well curated. I'm gonna keep it a buck because that's what we do on this podcast. We keep it a buck. I was let down slightly by the time that we played. So we were scheduled to play at 1 a.m. and that happened. And then we were scheduled to perform immediately after Maglera Doughboy's performance.
Doors opened at 3.
Doors opened at 12.
12.
Yeah.
And we're playing, and the event ends at 2, and we're playing at 1.
14 hours.
And it's a Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night.
Tuesday's working
work,
day.
bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were scheduled to perform at 1 a.m. and look, it was all good. So 1 a.m. We hit the stage and we plug in and we do our intro and obviously it's 1 a.m. They just watched Maglera perform, so there's technically no incentive for people to stay. So obviously people left, but we managed to keep a decent portion of the crowd, and we entertained them thoroughly. But to me, it felt like my Daisies situation all over again, where when I looked up, I saw people were there for us. Like the people who stayed, they stayed for us. So it wasn't exactly the perfect image we had in mind of, we're gonna play in front of 1,000 people, but we did play in front of a couple hundred, which also did the thing for us.
Yeah. Look, I think I wanna talk about this in detail because it's a very real situation that we found ourselves in. I mean, you could be watching this as a non-music person. You could be watching this as a DJ, maybe coming up or whatever. I think it's important for us to talk about the fact that it may seem from certain perspectives that we have quote unquote made it. GREMLIN, Kane, Foreplay, whatever.
Yeah.
We are 100% appreciative of the opportunity, 100% grateful to be on that stage and representing ourselves and what we do and Foreplay and the movement. For us to get a gig like that 6 months in,
it's insane.
It's insane. You know, we were extremely excited for it. And if you've been a long time fan of us, you know that this is only our 3rd performance. We spend weeks preparing for it. This is not something that we just rock up
and plug in and do whatever.
We sit here on this couch and we plan every single moment, every single second. So we had no idea what time we were playing, so we prepared for any situation.
Yeah.
We prepared for an hour. We prepared for whatever.
30 minutes, 45.
We did find out, and I understand why. After having a chat with some of the organizers, I understand why we received our set times quite late, and it wasn't a personal thing for us. It seemed like everybody
it was
received
everybody
the set
thing,
times quite late. So it's something that it doesn't affect us. It's not going to change anything, but it is nice to know. Listen, okay, we've got so and so and so. This is what the energy could be. This is the time we're playing. Now we can kind of have an idea. Instead, you're walking into a situation, maybe the day of, and you're like, okay, what could happen here? We don't know, right? So from a perspective of somebody watching this, we would like to talk about this and say, this is what we would have liked to be different, but it is not in any way a go at the organizers, anybody, nothing at all. Like, we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. We got taken care of. Everything was actually professional. It was great.
I actually want to bring, now that you mentioned that, I actually want to bring that up because I feel like people are, I don't look, again, you can correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I feel like because we've been taking up so much space on the internet lately, like from foreplay perspective, from podcasts, from
your daily
vlogs and stuff. But look, I feel like people are starting to kind of put a negative spin to the pod whenever we talk about things,
potentially,
which again, I need you guys to understand that the pod is never a negative thing. It's always just a view from 3 different perspectives. It's a view from a musical perspective, it's a view from a DJ's perspective, and it's a view from a consumer's perspective. Whenever we talk about something, we always mention it in those 3 perspectives. Music, DJs, and consumers. Because at the end of the day, that's how broad our audience is. We have producers, we have people who genuinely just love music, we have other DJs who listen and take our advice and tap in with what we're talking about, and then you also have the average consumer who's just interested in the entertainment industry and how we do things. So
we're not talking out our asses, bro.
And the thing is, we will never hop on this pod to bash anybody, to talk nonsense about a particular person,
but we will speak the truth.
We'll keep it a buck,
100%.
Keep it a buck. And that's why I was saying, like, from a community standpoint, there's nothing that they did wrong, bro. The hospitality was on point, the decks were working,
everything,
the stage was perfect. Like, bro, everything was so solid, bro. It's just that from my own personal experience, like, from a DJ's perspective now, when you see people leaving the crowd to no fault of your own, it does hit in that side. And that's why, like, I was down for like a day and a half.
Just to paint the picture, right? We were concerned that people wouldn't stay late. Maglera's up. Capital played quite late.
He did.
He got the energy going, bro. Like, genuinely, he woke the crowd up. Bro. Maglera comes up. It's wild. We standing next to the stage. There's 50 people on stage in the VIP. The energy is crazy. I'm thinking to myself, wow.
Deco Wallo was on stage.
Ziggy's chatting to Kane.
Yeah, Ziggy was. Shout out Ziggy one time.
Hey, buddy.
I didn't know Deco Wallo's performing.
Nah, she was just like a guest appearance.
She was just vibes for the vibes. So I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, it's about to go up. There's at least 1,000 people here. It's going crazy. They tell us we're about to start. Cool, we ready? I got my flash drives. I swear on my life, bro, I still have the audio recording. It was literally 10 seconds between Maglera finishing his last word and our first song starting. 10 seconds, bro. You still recorded it. Bruh. I pressed play. I looked up. I saw like crowds, like groups of 20, 30 people just leaving. Like this. It was, I personally never experienced something like that, bro. And in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, damn, bruh. Like, immediately you start thinking, what did you do wrong? But then you just look at it and you're like, I haven't done anything. We weren't playing. You can't even say we were playing well or playing poor. We haven't played yet.
We haven't played
We
it,
just started. And in that moment, there was me as a person, and there was you as a person, and I saw you got dejected immediately, bro. Your energy went down, and I was like, I'm gonna need to carry this man now, you know, because we still have a job to do.
Yeah.
And the people that stayed behind, the people that came for us, the people that were there the whole day,
Just to hear us, bro.
just for us, like, we owe it to them.
Yeah.
You know, even though people had left, it is what it is. And of course, the opportunity to play to a crowd that has never heard you before.
Yeah.
That
And
has
especially
never-
us as foreplay.
Yeah, that has never heard you before. There's potentially 1,000 new fans.
Yeah.
And exponentially, people taking videos, posting. You know, that is an
Which, to be
opportunity
fair, the
that we
social
need.
media reaction to it was really well the
Of
next day.
course.
Like, there was a bunch of stories and stuff posted.
Of course, but it's still not necessarily new. We didn't reach a new audience.
Yeah, it's like, again, like I said,
Yeah.
a lot of the people who stayed, they stayed specifically for us, and
Yeah.
there were a couple new faces in the crowd who genuinely wanted to hear what
Yeah.
what this was about. And bro, what we did was solid.
No, it was
Like,
crazy.
we fucking cooked so hard, bro.
Yeah.
And like Brody was telling us the next day that some of the reactions that he saw in the crowd while he was filming, like, people were genuinely like shocked at some of the transitions that we did, and some of them really like messed with it to the extent of like, it's like, damn, like, they really did that. Like, how do you think of something like
We
that?
did a madness, bro.
So I
We
can't wait to
genuinely
also
did a
just drop
madness.
the content, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely can't. Like, the content's gonna be sick. We
Yeah.
already dropped the photo carousel in the week, which was
Yeah.
crazy. Shout out to the homies at Tough World _ and Kick.Sorgammon and Reese Luna. Shout out to the homies for styling us, for making sure we looked prim and proper.
Yeah, the fits
Yo,
were
the fits were crazy,
silly,
bro. Yeah.
And what are the chances that we're black and green?
Hey, I've said it for a long time, bro. Green is the color. Look at you right now.
Yeah, look.
Black and green.
There's I mentioned it last week. There's two ways you can look at opportunity like that. There's people in front of you. You can please them, or you can think
We
to
can
yourself.
think about the people
we've
who
got
left.
we've got a YouTube video that's busy recording that's gonna live on the internet forever.
Yeah.
Let's just kill it, bro. And
Yeah, we did.
you
We
know.
picked it up, or I picked myself up after like 10 minutes, and I was like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm in here, let's
Yeah.
do this, let's go crazy.
And it's just one of those things that you have to accept. It's out of your control.
Yeah.
You can't force people to stay around. It's a Monday night. They gotta go to work. Is
The
what
next
it
day.
is,
It
bro.
what it is, bro. But that's why I said, there's nothing that I can say, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Community did what they were supposed to do. The hospitality was on point. The
Yeah.
sound was on point. Everything was perfect. Shout out to Community for foreplays.
Yeah.
First paid booking. You guys were excellent. You guys really looked after us. You guys looked after all the homies we
Mm.
came with. There was not one moment where we felt out of place or where we felt like we shouldn't be there.
Mm.
It was beautiful. You guys really
Having
did
said
your
all
thing.
of that, please take all of this into account. Everything we've just said. Having said that, I do want to bring up the fact that in the last 2-3 years, I've experienced a sense of Cape Town acts being shoved to the side when Joburg acts are here. There's one way that it could be collaborative, and there's a way to do it in a way that you coming to our city and we not necessarily supporting you. We are on this lineup as well. Mia was playing, Surreal Sessions was playing. There's a bunch of Cape Town acts in that lineup. If we compare it to, say, for instance, a Cotton Fest, I might have spoken about this before. Cotton Fest a few years ago, the first one I did, bro, they had a gigantic main stage on the main area, and if the lineup was 20 acts, 3 of them were from Cape Town, and the rest of the acts were on a genuinely a fucked up pavement stage, like
Yo.
a pavement that had no paving on the stage over there. And like, we still got support, we still did our thing, but it's like, I don't understand why, if there are 2 legs for something, there is a Cotton Fest Joburg, there's a Cotton Fest Cape Town. There is a Rockin' the Daisies Cape Town, there's a Rockin' the Daisies Joburg. imagine we are 10 acts, rappers, DJs, performers, and we go to Joburg and they're opening and closing for us. That doesn't happen, bro. But when they come here, we literally get shoved to the side. And I don't fuck with that, bro. Like, these stages are created to shine a light on talent. If you're doing these events in Cape Town, in our city, highlight the Cape Town acts, bro. Community's programming was opening, which was what, 12 o'clock?
12.
Local, Cape Town. When people started arriving, the way the setup was, it was all Joburg, Durban, wherever else, until 1 o'clock. The only local guys were Vincent, Lloyd, which it's their event, Mshai, and that was it.
Yeah.
And that was during the peak.
Norishi, they played an insane set.
I didn't hear, but
shout out Norishi. Yeah, you weren't there, but they played an insane set.
Yeah,
Tikoli is.
Yeah, but she didn't perform.
But
she wasn't on the lineup.
Listed.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Wasn't on the lineup. Didn't perform.
Doesn't count. Wasn't listed.
That is, and again, it's not a personal thing against community or whatever. It's just a general feeling of, why does it feel like we are sidelined to Joburg X in our own city? I don't fuck with that, bro. I don't get it. What do you think?
It's an in general thing, man. Like you mentioned, Cotton Fest, they do that. Cotton Fest will put 27 Joburg Durban acts on the main stage and give 1 to 3 Cape Town acts in their own city.
Do you think it's
tough, bro?
Do you think it's coming from a standpoint of look, these guys are not from our city. You as a customer can watch Kane, Gremlin, etc. every other week. So why should they have?
Thank you for bringing that up, bro.
Peak slot. Like, I get it. I do. I genuinely do understand.
Like genuinely. Thank you for bringing that up, bro. Because that's gonna take me to this other thing that we saw last week. Right, this is gonna take me. So remember, Rockin' the Daisies is on a PR run right now, right? Where they phrasing it in this "let us educate you guys" situation, where they
Mang.
Yeah, Mang. It's like a hashtag now, #Mang, where they're basically showing you. So, Daisies have been getting a lot of slack for their lineup recently, and their artist announcement where people are underwhelmed. And again, I get where their PR team is going with it, you know. It's like, cool, but all the other times you guys are also not privy to the acts that we brought. But when you guys got there and you guys performed, you guys left as fans. Yeah. Which I understand, bro. It happens. Yeah. Like, they're obviously getting a lot of stick because people are very reminiscent and nostalgic about the older days. Like the Mac Millers, and those, because a lot of people point back to the older Daisies, the Mac Miller Daisies, as the best Daisies ever. You know, a lot of people
naturally people expect progression, and not the other way around.
Whereas, like, I think it's their nature and their DNA to bring you someone who is somewhat undiscovered, or someone who's bridging that gap to be discovered, and obviously give them the platform to showcase their stardom. IG, like, again, we said the same thing about Envy Funk earlier. Envy Funk has the ability to find an unknown talent who is genuinely talented, put them on a stage, show them what they can become, and then they skyrocket from there, or they push it up. So they've obviously been on a PR run now where it's like they're defending their decisions, and it's been going ham, bro. Like they were living rent free in the internet's head for like for the last 2.5 weeks. But it takes me back to this one comment that I read, and this comment kind of threw me over the wall, because it irritated me in the sense that you don't get to Daisies without achieving your goals and smaller things that you've set for yourself, right? As an artist, right? So the comment goes, my chat is that majority of the people aren't happy with the international artists being booked, then at least make sure you have a strong booking for the best local acts. Last year I spent 4 hours wandering between stages where unknown and up-and-coming acts were performing, and shout out to them, but I'm sorry, I'm not paying all that money for people I can see at waiting room for 80 Rand. in brackets, no disrespect to the young artists pushing their craft. That comment drove me up the wall because it's a local, it's a South African festival, bro. It's a Cape Town festival. So what do you mean you're not gonna spend your hard-earned money walking around watching local acts when you can see them for cheaper elsewhere? The difference is that my Daisies performance is gonna be 4 or 5 levels above my normal club performance. I'm putting in 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe 2 months of prep into this Daisy set, earmarking transitions, going in saying, okay, let me build this. I'm revisiting that set 3, 4 times a day.
Like if you think that we're going to do the same thing that we're doing at a club to 100 people instead of 10,000 people, like, come on.
You're off your rocker, bro. Yeah. And again, it's so disrespectful because... Oh, bro. It's so disrespectful because how can you say that from a consumer's perspective? How can you say that if I don't play Waiting Room, if I don't play Prime, if I don't play A3, if I don't play Destiny, if I don't play the smaller one-day festivals in Cape Town, how do I get to Daisies?
Yeah. Is that comment not also disrespectful to the artists themselves?
Yes.
Or, I'm not gonna go pay to see you at Daisies if I can just go to...
No, it's mad. That's why I brought it up, because if I'm not going to play the same set at Daisies that I'm going to play at the everyday thing or once a weekend, bro. The set I play at my residency spots, I'm not going to play that at Daisies, bro. I'm going 10 times harder than I was at the residency spot just because of the prestige of that situation.
On a giant stage with pyrotechnics and stupid, like, it's a festival. It's a completely different thing.
This comment pissed me off so much, because it goes back into the whole, like, you guys are not happy with the international acts and stuff like that, but now you guys are now pointing and showing a negative light onto the local acts.
Yeah. So if it's not the guys that are on the circuit, if it's not the guys that are killing it week in, week out, then who? Yeah.
So if I don't play that week in, week out at Waiting Room or that week in, week out at Destiny or wherever,
because you know us, now you're saying, oh, I've seen this guy a million times or this girl a million times, so why should I go there? But now they announce somebody that you've never seen before and you're saying, who is this? It's just like, you can't win, bro.
So what from I'm pointing this question to the consumer. What do you want? No, generally.
What's that movie, The Notebook?
Yeah, like generally.
What do you want?
Generally, what do you want? Because
what's that meme, Brody?
You guys are not happy for the international acts that they're bringing, and now the same person is saying, I'm also not going to pay this just to see a brew that I see on a normal weekend.
So Cape Town Patreons or whatever you call them, Kane, are they just spoiled? Are they just being spoiled because they get to see you every weekend and they don't...
1,000%.
And they don't understand, because we've spoken about this after Daisies 2019. We heard some of the local acts and we were like, some of these guys don't understand this is a big stage. You got to play like it's a big stage.
Yeah.
So there's also that side of it where, I mean, you see these people week in, week out, and then you go to Daisies and then it's the same set that they play.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Till today, we are almost a full year away. Till today, I still have people coming up to me and saying, I've never heard you play the way you played at Daisies before. And I played at Daisies twice now. I played at the Heineken stage and I played at the Jagger stage. And people who didn't see me the Friday at Heineken saw me the Saturday at Jagger and they lost their minds. Till today, I still have people coming to me and saying, we've never heard you replicate that before. We don't even think you can replicate that.
Because you genuinely can't replicate that energy of a... Bro, my first Daisies, it was 9 o'clock after Shane Eagle on a Friday night at the Trap House with, I don't know, 3,000-4,000. Keizi was emceeing, it was like 3,000-4,000 people in front of me. Why would you ever expect that I could replicate that energy or that vibe
on a normal Saturday, Friday, Thursday?
2019, 5,000 people. 22?
Yeah, 22.
Bro, that's probably the biggest crowd I've ever played to in my life. And again, same thing. People are saying to me like, bro, that
never heard that.
Like, obviously not. What do you expect,
like,
bro?
Be so for real right now, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, like, the comment drove me so up the wall, is because you are blatant. That comment blatantly disrespects and disregards every single local act pushing to achieve something like that, and then in brackets you want to say no disrespect. No, you fucking meant disrespect. You meant all the disrespect to that comment.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're not happy with the international acts, and just because you're not happy with them, now you're pointing a finger to the local acts and saying, "Yeah."
Look, on the other hand, I think that could be the feeling of a few people. I don't know, but
No, it's many people.
Yeah. On the other hand, a couple of weeks ago, who was it? Callum. Shout out Callum. He said, you know what the beauty of Daisies is that I can go to this stage and watch Kane, and I can walk 5 minutes and go watch Envy Funk, and I can go watch Dawson here, and then later on it's going to be Gremlin, and then it's going to be like, here's my
I remember
my
that
bras, my friends, and I'm seeing them on stages with huge international acts. Like, there's so much beauty in that because it's a celebration of
Your local talent.
every local person that's worked hard. Like, that is a gigantic stage, bro.
It's the biggest stage in South Africa, bro.
Yeah,
Think about
arguably,
it.
but yeah,
Arguably, think about it. Before A Neighbor is competing now. Before A Neighbor,
yeah,
it was Daisies.
in terms of legacy, yeah, it
Be all end all.
It doesn't really get bigger. And again, I haven't played to probably a bigger crowd than that in my life. So, you know, like, yeah, I am after Calvin Momo, bro. After Calvin Momo. 2019, I'm on at the same time as these, what's this band, 1974 or some
Yeah,
shit.
they were main stage.
And my Holy's doing this, bro, because I'm thinking, why would anybody come and watch me while this huge... Bruh, you know what a moment that is when you're looking at that crowd and you see people from your entire career that are there. It's like a celebration, bro.
It's literally
like,
that, bro.
hey, bro, you made it, and I'm looking at them like, you guys brought me here. You know what I'm saying?
No
like,
cap,
I'm
bro.
here because of you. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's...
I bring it back to that all the time, bro. My first Daisies, for the first 10 minutes, I refused to look up, bro. I refused because I didn't know who's in front of me. I didn't know how many people's in front of me. And when I looked up, I could pick them out. You saw me here.
Yeah.
Yo, you were at that set.
Yeah.
You tapped me up after this one. And I'm like, that's
You know what a commitment it is to go to a specific stage at a specific time for
because you know there's going to be a person there.
That is such a commitment at a festival, bro, with 5, 6, 7 stages.
Bro, you know the amount of people that showed me. I had my notification on. It said 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I had my notification on. My phone buzzed at 3:30.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. So I get you when you say a comment like that could drive you nuts, because it's you know, maybe they don't get it. Maybe hopefully they see, that person sees this or somebody sees this and they look at it from a different perspective, bro.
I genuinely hope so, bro, because you guys must, like, from a consumer's perspective, you guys must understand that as an artist, you set yourself goals. Someone's goal, at this very moment, someone woke up and said, my goal is to get a gig at Waiting Room next week, or my goal is to get a Destiny gig in 2 weeks' time, or my goal is to play at Gremlin's event, or my goal is to play at Envy Funk's event, or at Cave, or anything like that. Like, people genuinely wake up and they aspire for these small things first, and the moment they achieve that and their confidence goes up, now they go and they say, in 2 years' time,
this
I want
is the next thing. Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing, bro. Us on the sofa right now, we wouldn't be anywhere close to, we wouldn't be able to have these conversations without you paying 80 Rand at that door to watch us.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
And without that, there's no Daisies, there's no festivals, there's no playing in front of 3,000-4,000 people. So the person who made that comment, and reevaluate it, look at it, think about it, and
you wanted to say something else?
Nah, reevaluate it, think about it, and show a bit more class, man. Show a bit more class, and appreciation. Because again, as much as you pay 80 Rand to get into the club, to watch a Gremlin, to watch a Kane, to watch a Miem here, to watch a whatever you watch, that's going to propel them to the next level.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I gotta say. Got me fixed, bro.
Sure.
But
let's finish on this topic quickly. I saw a post from I think it was a nightclub. Let me just find it in our group chat
Yeah.
quickly. This was very interesting, bro, and I fuck with it, bro. The Instagram page is called intercell_events. I can't say that I know much about it, but
Yeah, I didn't know a single thing
Yeah.
about it.
we have some important news to share with you. From now on, it's not in the caption. Anyway, the cover photo says, introducing a no camera policy. Here and now together. From now on, visitors will have to maintain to a no film, no photo policy at all our events. For a long time now, we have been working with small stickers for flashlights and signage, asking to limit the use of phones as much as possible. However, over the past few years, we have noticed a change in phone usage events at events in general. I can't read today. And our events are no exception. We are always trying to create an immersive environment for everyone. A no camera policy helps us to achieve this by encouraging presence and therefore uplifting the experience. We firmly believe that the best way to recall the vibe at any event is by committing to this policy and being fully present in the moment. How does it work? At the entrance of our events, a stick will be put on your camera. Any staff will kindly warn you first if you fail to comply with the rules. Upon a second violation, you will be asked to leave the premises. This is a pretty strict policy. You live them, we capture them. We understand that photos and videos are a way for many to capture memories. Yet, in most cases, we have professional video or sound recordings of artist performances that we post online so you can relive the event with our footage. You can record the audio of a particular moment if you like, and you are still allowed to take your phone out of your pocket on the dance floor. We closely monitor whether this measure is positively affects the upcoming editions and adjust the policy as needed. Any form of constructive feedback is highly appreciated. Sure.
I'm a keep it a buck, bro. I'm a keep it a buck. I like the no camera policy. I think it's a super dope thing to put into context. It's just that obviously people rebel. It's people's nature to rebel. So I don't know if I'm going to like having a sticker on my camera, because maybe I do want to take this clip, or maybe I do want to do something for a vlog, or especially if you're like a lifestyle person and you just genuinely enjoy being out and having your phone out. And we've seen this where people will perform and the first 4 or 5 rows of the jaw will just be people with their phones out recording these people perform. I get that. But I like the whole live in the moment situation.
I love that too.
You know what used to be one of my favorite things to do now on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is go to all the events that I was at. Like, this was before I started DJing. All the events I went to, go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and try and find pictures of yourself.
Yeah, that was when I started.
Facebook used to move.
Facebook.
Started taking photos. That was all people did. Nobody took their phones out.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
What is the name of that page on Facebook?
I have no idea. I was a bit young, but they went to Tiger and all that stuff. They frequented there. They had like a yellow and orange. Yeah. Why you think of that? It was It was before my time. It was just as my sister started clubbing. But from my point of view, as a person that films in a club and takes photos, it's not disrespectful or whatever, but it's like we are being employed by the venue or the event, we're going to do a better job than you are with your phones. No matter if you're a lifestyle vlogger or what, professional cameras always win. So just let people do their jobs, you enjoy yourself, and like just don't take videos. Like why must it be a thing to go to a party and do that? And there's also a jaw that does this already.
Yeah.
I 1,000,000% agree with that. On the other hand, from the artist's perspective, from the DJ's perspective, we grow we know that social media is everything right now. We know this.
1,000%.
We grow our platform by reaching new audience members via a story. So when you finish a set and you get home and you got 10, 15, 20 stories of someone tagging you, they're sharing it to that's how you grow, bro. So there's two sides to this situation where, like, of course, being in the moment for the consumer is fantastic. If I was forced to not be able to take my phone out, like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
I don't have the discipline to be like, no, I'm not going to take any videos, because I want to, bro. Like, I like to look back in 2, 3, 4 years and be like, wow, that was dope. But from the artist's perspective, it's a very beneficial thing for people to take videos of you if they are actually sharing it. If they're just taking it and you're never gonna see them again or whatever, like, okay, cool. But there is just, even if the 10% of people are sharing that to their profiles and tagging you, like, it goes a long way, bro.
It does. No, it genuinely does, because there have been quite a few mornings where you wake up and there's 10, 15 stories posted.
People you never met before, and then it's some big influencer or some person that runs an event, or you know what I mean?
And then they post a story of you, and your following grows by another 20, 30, 40 people throughout the course of that weekend. Like, that, it happens.
Yeah.
I get you from that perspective. It's just that, like, me personally, I've seen a lot of situations where it's like that first 4 rows, just cameras and flashes, bro. And again, I get it, but like, can you genuinely leave the jail and say you had a good time when you were in your phone most of the time? A lot of people take these videos and they go home and watch it and they reminisce, but I feel like that also skews the perspective of what they experienced.
Think about this, bro. Think about when you first started going out. Okay, it wasn't that long ago, but when I first started going out, I was genuinely like, you don't take videos or photos
Not
of
at
nothing,
all, bro.
And you think that, oh, I'm gonna need to take this video because I'm gonna forget it. And like, I remember everything.
You're not
From
supposed
10
to.
years. Yeah, either way. But like, there is a lot of power in being present. Jay Espinosa, he posted some stories the other day. It was his camcorder, like his home camcorder, and it was of him when he was like 18, 19, and it was just like college parties or whatever, spring break vibe, and he's just like, look, no phones anywhere, not a single phone inside,
Just a camcorder.
and this is like early 2000s, 02, 03, and it's just his friend with a camcorder, and that's the only person. Everyone else is in it, bro.
Vibing.
They're in the moment. They are like, yeah,
It's a tough one, man, because because we are driven, we are in a social media driven era, and like, I get it, bro. Like, it's also like to create a sense of, again, exclusivity, because if I can post a picture or video that I was at this Joel and you weren't, I'm up right now.
there's so many different factors to it.
I'm
Yeah, but there's factors.
I'm up
There's-
right now.
It's
I'm
a
up
part
right
of it,
now.
bro.
Yeah.
We know that
If
it's a
I
part
can
of it.
post a clip of myself in the VIP and you weren't in the VIP, I'm up right now, bro. I'm one up on the opposition.
It's just how
It's just how
the
social media
world
and,
is
and
now, bro.
society
It's
works
not a-
right now,
yeah.
bro. It's just a thing.
I think there needs to be a jaw for people that don't care about it. We are Sundays, people that don't care about it.
That is true.
That's very true.
With like I love to. There's moments where it's like the sun is setting, the vibe is on. I'm just like, damn,
It
this
looks
is
amazing.
incredible. And I take my phone and I'm recording, and I realize I'm the only
You're
person.
the only bro doing that.
Yeah.
The one and only warehouse I went to, I didn't see someone. Someone came to me and said, "Oh, Jasmine, bro, I'm on your phone." I'm like, bro, it's my first time here. I don't know what to do. I'm just listening to the music.
Yeah.
I am someone who can't sit still, so I will just be seated and to be in peace. I'll sit on my phone and I'll scroll through Twitter and listen to the music.
Okay.
Jasmine, bro, on your phone here, Joel. I'm like, hey, yo, like, I get it.
Yeah.
But literally, bro, like, I don't recall anybody actively being on their phone.
There's also there's a club in Germany. I don't know what it's called, but it has 3 floors and they don't allow phones. And you can only, your getting into the jaw is decided by one person that bouncer that stands in the center.
Oh, what's it
I've
called?
heard about that.
Bahrain. I don't know how to
I've
pronounce
heard
it.
about
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be that sort of model of where it is like a jaw that people go to that is it's exclusive and you'll never see a photo video.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are more free to.
Oh, yeah, to do what they want, yeah. I don't know. I don't think we have the discipline in the country for something like that.
Definitely not you and A3. Like, bro, you can't. We live in front of cameras now. This guy, like,
Bro.
it's working though.
Does my shit
He's-
not bang?
His second most viral TikTok ever.
That's actually
I
a lie.
messaged him this morning.
That's actually a lie. This was yesterday. But that's a lie. It's not my second most viral TikTok.
Okay, but it's still like stupid.
Bro, it
viral
got
compared
22K
to a-
views.
compared to a DJ video of you.
Yeah, real
doing the thing that you're known for.
Yeah.
He's literally ironing his clothes and making a cup of coffee, and it was like the most viral thing, bro. Like, the shit doesn't make sense.
Vlogs, because people are always interested
In your life, they're more interested in your life than they are what you do, from what, like if you're a painter, like cool, you paint, but I want to know what you do outside of painting.
This is my issue with it. You're not doing anything interesting. They're interested in your life, but you aren't, bro. You're literally getting up, ironing your clothes, getting dressed, packing your soccer bag. This is normal everyday shit, and people are like, "Wow, yeah." Like, I don't get it, bro.
That's easy watching.
For sure.
Yeah.
Concentrate. Not having to
I
concentrate.
don't have to listen to what you're doing. I can just watch you do this shit.
When I post my work, it's like, oh yeah.
But
I post a photo of myself, and that's the.
Oh, for sure.
But hear me out. It's not a cheat code. The vlog thing, it's not a cheat code, bro. I'll tell you now. I've posted on TikTok. I've posted from the first one. I posted 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I posted 9. I posted 9 vlogs, and that's the only one to bridge more than 6,000 views. Everything else, the second most one is 6.2. The others are all at 1.5, 1.8, 1.5, 300, 900.
It's really just luck of the draw. I
yeah,
mean,
bro.
even Foreplay's TikTok, like we were hitting 10,000 plus views on every video without trying, and then 2 weeks ago we posted something and it got like 50 views, bro.
Yeah,
Like it just sometimes it just happens that way.
The vlog I posted this morning, it's on 75 views, bro.
Yeah.
The follow-up clip I posted after that is on 378. Like, it's
Just be
not
like that.
it's not cheat content, bro. That's why shout out to the people who can post something
Crack the
and
code.
who crack the code and it bangs every single time. Like, I've seen people post some of the worst content, but that shit goes in, bro. Like, the view count is crazy. I've seen a man stitch another Bruce video just to hate on it. Up.
Hey, but TikTok was wrong, bro.
Yeah, real spill.
I was
Real
Do you
spill.
remember when the Springboks did their parade last year? They did a parade around here.
Yeah.
Bro, I posted, can I just say before you go on? I posted something about that because I was at the parade and I was taking photos, and I got a lot of the players to look directly at me for the photo and like wave at us and stuff like that. I put a re-song. No, I put a no, it was a re-song of his new album, and that shit on TikTok, shit bang, bro. And I was like, it's photos on a carousel,
Yeah.
compared to actual content.
But that's
and
what
this is
that's what I told him this afternoon before we went to the game. So he asked me, why don't I make my vlogs with like clips or like with sound cuts of my mixes and my transitions? And I told him, like, the algorithm pushes music, bro. So if I use a popular song on the vlog, chances are that the algorithm is going to pick it up and then distribute it to all the people who have either hashtag that song or searched that song.
It just creates a
someone likes that once.
That song pops up.
Yeah.
Bro, the Tyler dance challenge where hands are swinging their hips like crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, I watched one video in full. That challenge has not left my FYP.
Yeah.
It bangs though.
You know what, bro? I'm all for the playing the game, the algorithm, but it just creates an environment of repetition and lack of individuality and it just creates an environment of like, this is what's working, this is what everyone's doing, so let me
just
do that.
follow
So it creates a sense of, if you try and be different, if you try and be an individual, you either have to be so weird and so out there that it's like shock value. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't get myself to follow trends and shit, bro. Like, I can't do it, bro.
Yeah, that's why, like, I can confirm I'm not vlogging for trend. I'm just vlogging because it's fun.
This guy's sitting watching Instagram stories.
Hey,
We're
man.
gonna finish it here, guys. Kane is clocked out.
Bro, that's
Hey,
Hey, shh.
Yeah,
She can heal me.
We're gonna end it there.
Yeah, this
Kane's
has been.
getting down bad on a Sunday night.
Hey, Sundays off for lovers, guys. Shout out, guys. This has been the Let's Talk Foreplay podcast. Legacy episode, back where it all started. Nostalgia thing. If you see us here next week again, mind your business.
Mind your damn business. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah,
mind
no
your
lies.
business. Brody's Wukal making a new intro. So
Oh damn, we have to make a new intro. We can't even use that shit anymore.
can't use it, bro.
We'll get into that.
But yeah,
get
we'll
into
talk
that.
about that.
Talk about
Don't
it.
forget, guys, we're still running our panel discussion that we spoke about. So
Yes.
next week is episode 9, and the week after that is episode 10. So it will most likely be at episode 10 where
Yeah.
we'll do it. So if we will be dropping a poster and more details about that soon, and it will be an open invitation thing where if you feel like you want to be there and you want to participate and you want to lock in with us and tap in, you're more than welcome to do so. Like I said, more details will be released soon, so we'll be able to know how many people we can accommodate for, and obviously the fans get first preference.
for
So
sure.
shout out to all the homies supporting, commenting,
who you
liking,
are.
subscribing. You'll get personal invites from Foreplay themselves.
And also, community set dropping soon.
Community set dropping soon.
Good Up
Ish.
FM interview
Good Up
dropping
FM
soon.
dropping soon.
Shout out
so
Brody, you killed that shit, my guy.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot
Production
of
value on
content.
1,000.
There's gonna be a lot of Foreplay content coming your way. We're about to be real irritating on the internet.
100%. You're gonna be sick of us.
Yeah, real irritating. So
And
yeah,
we
shout
don't
out.
care.
Yeah, Brody got in today and he was all pet like and stuff. I don't know what happened to him.
How was it, bro?
He gave me.
Manager.
Anyways, yeah,
okay.
bro. One thing about Brody, his ass does not like unexpected visitors.
No, we'll
Thank you, everybody. This has been the Let's Talk Foreplay podcast. Have a good evening. Stay safe. Have a great week. There's no such thing as A1. Have a good one. Love. The storytelling is A1 here, Buddha. The storytelling is of an elite variety. I can be a Steven Spielberg today.
Kak funny.
Hey DJ, turn the sound up because we got a total around. Wipe your camera, man.
Wipe your pick,